22 years old and stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 184 pounds. Fighting out of PMA Karate from Calgary, please welcome Hard Knocks fighter Riley Pequin.
This time, just missing the kick to the midsection and coming in again. Pequin answering. Cornelius is in trouble here on the feet, Jeremy. Wow. Spinning kick to the midsection and a big right hand. Pequin swarms. Cornelius still awake enough. Here's the rear naked choke, the tap. This fight is over.
Perhaps a lesson is learned for Riley Pequin, who is jacked up here. Lost because of his grappling, and I can say, Ryan, that although the striking was the big thing that ended the fight, it was the defensive grappling that really set that.
We are joined here today at Rival Boxing Gym here in Cochrane, Alberta, with one of Canada's top up-and-coming mixed martial artists, Riley Pequin. Riley, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Thank you so much for coming on. And one question I had right off the bat is, you know, you're fresh off of a impressive submission in the first round in your last fight, but it has been roughly a year since you've gotten back in the cage. How does that feel, having several opponents having to pull out last minute on you, and you know, you training as hard as you have been?
It's not bad. Like, it's the fight business, obviously. There's always guys that are going to pull out, and you'll always be getting prepared for a fight, and then things happen. It's part of the fight game. But I've just kept my training pretty consistent. There's been a bit of ups and downs in training, but I still try and keep it really consistent, so I'm always fresh. But it definitely happens in the fight game, and I'm just waiting to get the next fight.
So what's coming up next? I heard there might be something in October, but that's not set in stone yet?
Nothing set in stone right now. Hopefully fighting on Hard Knocks 51 on October 14th. Just kind of waiting for an opponent, but we'll see. Just waiting to hear right now.
So right now you're fighting under the banner of an amateur. What will be the next step for you to turn professional? Or is it going to be another couple fights, or will this next one be the last one?
Well, as I'm sure you know, I've already fought for the 185 amateur belt. I lost, so I think what's on my path is I want to get that 185 belt, maybe defend it once or twice, and then go pro.
Now, is the reigning champion is the fellow that defeated you initially, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he still has the 185 belt. I don't know. I haven't heard much about it, but I believe it's the same guy who beat me still has the belt. Yeah.
So if you were to face him again, the last time you guys fought, he looked a bit bigger than you in the ring. What do you got to do as far as training goes to capitalize on that?
Well, it was one of my first fights. It was actually my second fight, and I've grown up striking all my life, and he was a good wrestler. So what I've done to change it is I've brought my wrestling and jiu-jitsu up, and I think next time around I'll get him for sure.
Speaking of jiu-jitsu, you've trained with Anderson Gonglavis at Tilt MMA. How has that been for the development of your ground game?
It's been good. Like, the Tilt guys, they're all good. It's like they're all really nice. They're all good at jiu-jitsu. They all want to better you, and like, it's the best jiu-jitsu in town, man. They're good. You've been there a couple times.
I've been there. I've had my ass handed to me, to say the least. But anyways, Riley, thank you so much for doing this, and we'll be sure to be rooting for you in your next fight.
Thank you very much.